What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and I'm back in the building. And this time I'm back with basically my personal thoughts on the show Love Is. You guys know that the show Love Is, it is on OWN, the Oprah Winfrey Network, and it's the two main stars are Will Catlett, and then we have Michelle Weaver. This show is so wonderful, exceptional. It's brilliant. I am so in love. Mara Bracca, I love you. I look up to you. I admire you. You are such an intellect. You just have such a intellectual way of telling stories and creating characters. Like a lot of the characters that this lady has came out with. I think of Tia's character on the game, Tia Mori. She played Melody. Derwin, I love them. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about me because I think you guys listen to the reviews and, some of y'all are, I've had some people, you're such a bitch, you're so mean. And yes, I am. But at the same time, I am also a romantic. I love a good love story. I particularly love this story. I love Insecure as well. That's another show that I watch. And I love the whole Issa and Lawrence thing. I'm going to create another video on that because it's some stuff about that I'm starting not to like. But Love is my shit. I love that she's a writer. I love the characters in the show. I like the character Angela. Y'all remember Kadeem Hardison? Damn, he done got big, hadn't he, y'all? He done got huge. Remember Kadeem from Different World was all skinny? Now he all big. It's so weird looking at him. It's just crazy how some of the skinniest people, they get bigger late in life. But anyways, I love his character. I think it's brilliant. I have been loving all of these episodes. They are starting to, I don't know, it's just like they are starting to really touch on some deep issues. I especially love the episode where he went home to visit his son, and his son was at the mother's house, and the mother came in there, the child's mother, and she's upset, and you got a new girlfriend, and then you have Yasir, he's upset that she took him out of this program that he was paying, for him to be in, and then the mother is like, well, who's gonna take him back and forth? You're not here. And I love how Loretta Devine character, who plays Yasir's mother, Loretta Devine knows she is always somebody's mother, honey, and she does it well. I love her as an actress. She put it down. She checked Yasir on how he needs to appreciate his child's mother and how she runs back and forth, doing stuff with the child on top of working, because a lot of these men, they don't respect single women. And I know in my own situation, I dealt with that. Why is this like this? This should be like this. I should be the one. I'll do it then. You not doing it right. And, just negative, just a shitload of negativity. I will never go back down that path and dealing with that bullshit ever again in life. Not only did I deal with that, but there are other people, they dealt with a lot of negativity as far as co-parenting with somebody. And that only really happens when you're co-parenting with someone that's very immature. They're only thinking of them and how to boost their ego and how to make themselves feel good. But it was so fucking relatable. And for her to get on the child's mother, because the child's mother kept landing her motherfucking ass in Nuri's face. And y'all know Nuri not about that life. She's a sweet girl. So she's all in Nuri's face, and because she's jealous. And I believe Loretta Devine was like, girl, he don't want you no more. He done moved on. You need to move on. You need to let this man do what he need to do to be a part of his son's life. You need to let go of the past. she laid into both of them so well. And I never forget that episode because I was crying. I was like, yes, because at first it looked like she was just going to be getting on the girlfriend because the girlfriend was the one that was obviously disrespectful, but she got on Yasir's character too. I love Yasir's character. I love how philosophical and intellectual he is. I love how deep he is. The man I would marry. And y'all know girl ain't really, into marriage all like that, but this is a character though, and with a character it's controlled. But yeah, he is my dream guy. I would definitely date him. Definitely date him. I don't know, Yasir may be crazy and I may not marry him, but that is like the type of guy I could like fall in love with within a day. I just love how deep he is. A lot of people, they get on the fact that he doesn't really have shit and he don't. And that's the thing. We got to stop counting people out because they don't have shit when we get with them. I'm not saying sit up here, date a man that's on the bus line. But if you really like him, date him. Like, let's stop this bullshit. And date somebody that knows how to build their money up, knows how to accomplish their goals. Maybe he has a raggedy car right now, but then he's going to get, a better car later. That is why there are no, that's why people discard relationships these days. They get rid of them really quick because it's kind of like, oh, you don't have what I want. And so many women I notice that do that more so than men. You don't have what I want. You don't have this certain job. You don't make this certain money. You don't have this certain car. You don't look this certain way. It's just everybody is so picky. And people are quick to discard people, because they don't have this and have that. And it's just like, where the fuck are your values? You should never be getting with anybody for material reasons. Yes, you may want to buy a house with the person, or everybody wants to level up in life, but we have to learn to meet people where they are and quit with all this. Well, you got to have this and I want this. And well, I've settled for this before. Now, if you was with a guy and you was working with him on his particular situation and he never made any progress, now that's different. I can see you being hurt and bitter over that. Still try to get over that bitterness because it's not going to help you. But at the same time, I just feel like meet people where they are, encourage people, whoever it is, man, woman, and just get to know that person. I love that about Mara, and this is her love story with her husband. Now her husband is directing all types of movies and TV shows, and he directed The Game and Girlfriends, which were classics, because before The Game came on, I was in love with Girlfriends. I love that show so much. I could relate to all the characters. So I really love all the characters that, Mara has created. She is so brilliant. But this show, from the characters, Michelle Weaver, Will Catlett, they are doing their thing as Nuri and Yasir. They have this connection. I love the 90s music they be playing, y'all. Do y'all be jamming when they be going back playing the Brandy and just they played I forgot the damn song. I forgot what song from Brandy, but real pretty song. And then Brownstone, they were out in the 90s. Maxwell, like they have played so many songs that I have liked. Like, it's just, I don't know. And the last time I really felt like that was Crooklyn, when the movie Crooklyn was out. Y'all remember that old classic with Alfre Woodard? That soundtrack, amazing all the way through. This soundtrack for this show is amazing. I remember all those songs growing up off of them. I love the 90s. I am a person that is infatuated with the 90s. I play a lot of 90s music, to relax or clean the house. So this show is just like heaven for me. I don't review the show because I need to have at least one show I can enjoy and I don't really have to talk about, But yeah, I did feel compelled, I should say, to get on here and talk about this show and how amazing it is and how it just makes me want more and more. And I love the depth of the characters. I love the storyline, how they're both writers. He's struggling, she's making it. And I love how, I don't know, I just love how they love each other even though they're not even equals yet. But Tonori, he is her equal. He is so special of a man. And yes, he's struggling. I'm confused though a little bit because yes, he's working at the bookstore and you guys know Yasir loves books, but it's like, why won't he get a better job? Is there not any better jobs in California? I don't know. But yeah, this show, if you are not watching this motherfucking show, it is absolutely amazing. I like the last episode as well. There's a couple of other episodes. I'll only talk about the last couple. They had a Valentine's Day episode where he didn't really celebrate Valentine's Day, and then her family got on her for being with a man that don't celebrate Valentine's Day. Then they were all judgmental and saying, oh, he ain't got the money to get you a gift, and she had to keep defending him, and he ended up changing his mind on celebrating it. Like, I'm in love with all of that. Love it. This last episode was her big night to enjoy writing the script for the show Marvin. And I don't really like the show that they're working on. Like, I don't understand it. One thing they do that kind of pisses me off is, and I guess this is the first season, as time goes on, this will get a little bit deeper. Maybe the shows that they began working on get a little bit more deeper instead of, oh, it has to be funny. I don't understand that aspect of it. But, I don't know, like, this show is it's just amazing, just especially for the first season. I love that Yasir has a friend that, kind of gets in his ear about how to deal with Nuri, because he has a woman as well. I like that. They got Ruby, who is Yasir's ex-girlfriend. She's in the middle. That's very realistic because a lot of times when you're dating somebody, they're coming out of a long-term relationship or they may have history with somebody that's still kind of in the picture a little bit. When I tell you this shit is relatable, it is relatable. Okay, this last episode, y'all, I'm sorry. When I talk about this show, I get all over the place. But anyways, specifically this last episode, she had wrote the episode for Marvin, and she told Yasir she wanted him to come to show night and bring his script that he's been working on at her house. Ooh, and Yasir cooks too, y'all. So I would really love him, honey. Yes. But anyways, he talks with his friend. He's like, no, it's her night. It's all about her. I don't want to be taking too much from her. I like that. I like him second guessing that. I like, but like his friend said, she has a lot to offer. So let her give. And that's so important. In a relationship, you're going to have different stages where one person may have a lot to offer. And so let them give. People are at their best when you are letting them give. Let them cook you a meal. Let them help you career-wise if they know a person that could help you. Let them give you information. And you do the same for them as well. Don't just sit up there and be secretive and private. And, it's a lot of people that do that bullshit. So, I like that his friend gave him practical advice, but I still like that part of Yasir that's like, no, I want to make it on my own, and it's her night, and I don't want to take from her. That's a non-selfish person, and I really love that. And it's just crazy how he goes to show night, and he runs into all these obstacles with the man not letting him in, and him having to, park in a different lot. Yeah, there's a couple of times his name was not on the list, and he's already fragile. He's already emotionally, I think, insecure, and he wants to be a part of her world, and he feels, like she's not taking it seriously, and then in her defense, she's just like, no, he misspelled your name and it was confusion, and all of it was just so believable and understandable. So I like that. I like we're getting conflict of, is he jealous of her success? I like that we're kind of having that conversation because he's not getting anywhere. And how happy could you be for somebody if you're not going anywhere? I still don't feel like you should argue with them or try to put them down, which is not what I saw him do, but there's so many fucking people that do that bullshit. But I love all of this. It's so believable, relatable. I like that she revealed like a vulnerable part of her life where she was molested, and he was actually trying to apologize for ruining her night, and she sleep and she thinks that it's the person that molested her, and it just got all crazy. And then Yasir, finds out about that brings them closer, and love all of that, because that's what love is, going through all of this. So many people, they think in a relationship is going to be perfect all the time, or the minute it's not perfect, I need to jump ship, get with the next person. That is literally the culture that we live in. I'm gonna jump ship because this ain't the way. Now, by all means, if somebody is being disrespectful towards you, you may need to take a break from that person. You may need to. But always, 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 you guys try to work out your relationships, because that same problem, you may end up having it with somebody else, and that somebody else may be worse than the partner that you have. Sometimes things don't get better, they get worse, because you never learn how to work out certain problems with certain people. You just jump ship when things are difficult. You only want to be there for the good times and not for the bad times. You don't want to learn how to work through stuff. And that's the culture that we live in. So I like that they are working through things. The season finale is coming on. I'm sad to see the show go. Hopefully they bring it back in the next couple of months. I am so in love. I'd be sitting there, because at first Insecure was the show for me that was like that, but I like this way more than Insecure. And I'll create the separate video when I get on that. But yeah, this is giving me everything, you guys. Like, the little girl in me is happy. The grown woman that loves the 90s and understands writing and being an actress, because I did all of that. Like, I'm in heaven, and the music is on point too, like, winning. So thank you, Mara Bracakil. Oh my God. Will Catlett, baby, you are putting it down. Michelle Weaver, y'all are doing the damn thing. I am so proud of these people. All right, you guys, that's pretty much what I wanted to say on the show Love Is. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It is your girl Brand New, and I am out.